Hello all, welcome to Cognitive Hub channel. This is Venkata from Cognitive Hub. You guys have supported me throughout my talent lectures and previous Tableau as well as SQL lectures. This time, based on your request, I started doing content related to Talent Cloud. Here we will get to know the complete information related to Talent Cloud in a span of 10 lectures. And these lectures includes right from installation to scheduling jobs. And one thing I want to mention, if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please do it now and share this channel to your friends and colleagues. And if you have any doubts related to Talent Studio or Talent for Big Data or Talent Cloud, please comment it down. I will probably reply within 24 hours. And lastly, please help Cognitive Hub channel to reach more people around the world. It's time to get into the main video. Okay guys, now in this video what I am going to do is I am going to explain you about how to create a new environment. Like we will be having a different types of environments, like for one for development and one for testing and one more for second level of testing, and the final one is for production. So we will be having a different type of environments in the general business perspective. So normally whenever you are in this project and they are using the Talent Cloud, you will be coming across such type of cases, like you will be having a multiple environments. So for that I am going to explain now how to create a new environments and how to assign a permissions to multiple users for that particular environment, as well as I am also explaining you about how to create a workspaces and how to assign a workspace permissions to the different users or different groups. So initially the first part is environments. So I will be explaining you about how to create a environments here. So for that I am clicking on environment here. So this is a basic direct step here because everything is well executed here previously. So we have a direct option to click, just a click on option. If we click on that particular component, particular button, then it will create the environment with the specified name. So for the same I am doing. So by default it is environment here. So I am clicking add environment. So it is asking for some environment name. So I am giving the environment name as some unit, and workspace name I am going to give as Cognitive Hub. And here workspace owner, by default it is taking it as myself. I am leaving that alone. And number of allocated cloud engines I am giving it as 1 and save. So this is one of the environment. Similarly I am giving one more environment here. So one more environment is something like as UAT. This is a testing level, second level of testing I can say. And workspace name as or I can give as your unit as a testing we can think of, and environment name as prod. Workspace name I am again giving it as Cognitive Hub, and same workspace owner is myself. Allocated engines are 1 and save. So that's it. So total I have created 3 environments here. One is for default, it is a by default one, and another one is for production, and another one is for unit. So if you click on this, it is asked for if you want to add some workspace, then it will create like add workspace. And if you want to add some workspace in the production, then you can add here. But for now what I am doing is I want to add the workspace in unit. So for that either you can add it here, or what you can do is you can go to management, and inside the management you can go to unit, and in the unit we have a option. Okay, we don't have an option to create workspace here. Okay, you need to go to environments and click on unit here, and in the unit we already have a Cognitive Hub workspace. But for now what I am doing is I am clicking on add workspace here. So I am giving another workspace name as something known as Talent Studio or Talent underscore jobs. So this is another workspace name, and the owner is by default it is IVSR 517. But if you click on this owner name, Okay, for now it is just showing this my name itself, because those two users that we have created is not yet accepted by the corresponding users, because we haven't sent them any invitation. I have included those just to illustration purpose, but if those emails are correct, then you need to send the official confirmation emails to them. So once they confirm, then you need to like you need to add those users as well as here as owner. So but for now I am just saving it, and that's it. So if you click on here, then the workspaces that is related to here, Cognitive Hub and Talent Jobs. Similarly, if you want to create the same for the production, then the same thing you need to follow is click on here, the same Talent Jobs. That's it. Save. So you have created two workspace successfully, but how you will be assigning those like how we will be adding the users, like, or giving a permission for a user to access the workspaces that are under this environment. Suppose if you consider this unit, you are having two workspaces here, Cognitive Hub and Talent Jobs, but you didn't have anything like any tasks and all. But if you go here, go to environments and click on unit, and if you click on share option here, you will be having only one option here, like the Cognitive Hub. For Cognitive Hub we are having only one user here with all the permissions. Suppose if you want to add some user, or so basically if you are having a proper username along with me, if you have any one verified user, if they accepted, then you can add them. You can also share this particular workspaces with them as well. But for now what I am doing is I will try to search it here. I am not sure whether they will assign it here or not. Yeah, groups, let me try it out here. I'm not sure we can do it anything from here. I think here itself we need to give the permissions. Yeah, I think by default I am the only one who is the author as well as execute, and I don't know, like currently we didn't have any permissions, like within that domain name we didn't have any users according to me currently. So that's why I'm not able to add the permissions and all. So basically this is how you need to add that. Okay, let me give it here. Okay, so if you observe here, okay, it is showing here the workspace collaborator is showing as only one name, but basically if all the three users are accepted, or the valid ones, then you will be having all the three options here. Instead of my only name, instead of only my name, you can have all the three options, and you can assign all the permissions here by clicking on this workspace permissions. But for now we have only one user, one proper user, that is mine. So that's why it is automatically created and shared by with that name. So basically this is how you need to create an environment, and this is how you need to create a new workspace by creating on this environment. And if you want to share it with some other persons, then you can some other valid users, then you need to click on this share workspace, or you can also give it explicitly by clicking on this workspace permissions under the environment section. So this is how you need to create environments and workspaces and give permissions. So that is all for this video guys. Thank you for watching.